Hi, 6th grade math students. Welcome again to Mr. Cepeda's virtual learning in math. So hopefully last week the video was able to help you finish last week's assignments. This week we're going to start a new one. And hopefully this video will help you remember what you did before. So this is again just a redo of what we've done before. So it's a review of ordering rational numbers, and later on I'm going to put compute with integers. Okay, so ordering rational numbers. Remember, we've always talked about vocabulary is always important, not just in reading, but in everything that we do, especially in math. Why is it important? Because we need to understand what they're talking about when it says ordering rational numbers. Let's talk about the first vocabulary word we're going to talk about right now. Today is going to be the word ascending. And what does ascending mean? Well, ascending means that we want our numbers to go up. We want to increase our numbers, okay? So we want to go from least to greatest. So we want our numbers to go up. So if we're talking about a number line, if we look at a number line, here's my 0. On my left side is all our negative numbers, okay? Negative. And on the 0 to the right, we have all our positive numbers. So they're going to go positive. So it'll be from 0 all the way to whatever we finish. Just for today, we'll say for 100. And this would be negative 100, okay? So, ascending means the numbers go up. Okay, oh, sorry, I thought you were able to see that. There we go. All right, so the numbers ascending, they're going up. They increase, they go from least to greatest, and so we're going in the right direction when we go ascending. We go this way, okay? We go that way, ascending. So now, I'm going to leave this here, and I'm going to erase this part. And we're going to talk about the word descending, okay? The word descending would be the opposite of ascending. And that would be going down. Meaning they decrease. Meaning we're going to have our numbers greatest to least. So if the numbers are going to go down, we're going to go our numbers to the left. So that means we need to look at our numbers from a big point to the smaller they get. They would be going to the left, so they are descending. All right? So understanding, descending, and ascending, increasing, decreasing, least to greatest, greatest to least will help you order these rational numbers. So now, let's look at some examples. Sorry, I have a small board. Let's look at some examples. We have the number 85%. We have our number 9/10, our fraction. We have our decimal 95, and we have a 1.00. All right, so all these numbers are different. We have a percent, we have a fraction, we have decimals. So to me, how would I want to arrange these so I can look at them easier for me to go from smallest to greatest or greatest to small? So let's say I want them to go ascending. I mean, I want them to go higher. Ascending. Well, the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to look at my numbers and determine what's easier for me. Well, I already have 2 decimals, and I have a fraction and a percent. So I'm just going to convert everything to a decimal to keep these the same. And I'm going to convert, which is another word or another vocabulary word meaning change. I'm going to convert 9/10 to a decimal and 85% to a decimal. Now, I know this is going to be easy because all I have to do is change my percent sign to a decimal by going to the left 2 times. So if I go to the left 2 times, my answer would be 0.85 as a decimal. And now my fraction, I want to change that to a decimal. Well, that's easy. I can divide, because that is how you change a fraction to a decimal. Or I can put 9/10 and convert it as a number over 100, and then that would give me that that decimal. So if 9/10, and I want to multiply this times 10 to make my denominator 100, I'm going to multiply the 9 times 10 to make it a 90, and anything over 100 will be my percent, my decimal, or my percent. So in this case, we're going to grab decimal 9 or 90 to be my decimal. Now I can go here and answer my question. I can arrange these in the way they are ascending, the smallest to the biggest number. So the way I am going to ascend is I am going to look at all these numbers and determine which one is smaller and which one is bigger. Well, if you look at it, most of them are already done. 0.8, 0.9, 0.95. 99 or 90 is smaller than 95, so then this would be smaller. And now what about this one? This is a 1. Well, let's look at it as if these were dollars. 85 cents, 90 cents, 95 cents, $1. $1 is going to be bigger than the cents, so this is going to be my last. So my answer is just the way it is. 0.85 and then 0.9 or 90, either one, 0.95 and 1.0. So now that I have them in order, I'm going to rewrite my problem the way I originally had it, which was 85%, then 9/10, then 0.95, and then at last is 1.0. So now my answer would be this right here. Why? Because they are in order from smallest, which is all decimals, to biggest, which would be the 1. That would be descending, all right? So hopefully that tutorial gives you the ordering rational numbers, the easiest way. Again, you don't have to do it by decimals. You can do it by percents. Same thing, make this over 100, which is 90, which is also the same thing as 90%. Make that a percent, that would be 95%. Make that a percent, you move the decimal 1, 2, and you still keep the zeros, which would be 100%. So now you would have all the numbers as percents, arrange them all, and then rewrite them the way they're supposed to be. All right? All right, check out the next video for computing with integers. Bye-bye.